Think how ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists. But they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years.
Big trouble is brewing at The View, and this time, it's not just another controversy. It's an all-out catastrophe. Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg, and Sunny Hostin are used to mocking conservatives without consequences. But now, they're the ones under fire. Conservative powerhouse Karoline Leavitt just filed an $800 million lawsuit against them. And behind the scenes, ABC executives are panicking. Advertisers are reconsidering their sponsorships, and insiders claim that The View's biggest names are begging Karoline to settle before this spirals out of control. So, what exactly did The View say that got them into this legal nightmare? How did Karoline's fearless response send Whoopi, Joy, and Sunny into meltdown mode? And here's the million-dollar question. Could this lawsuit be the end of The View for good? Before we dive in, smash that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss a single update on this unfolding drama. Did you subscribe? Great. Now, let's get into it.
If you don't have anything to say, you blab. You just go on and 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 on. And on and on and on and on.
Let's rewind for a second. For years, this platform has served as a stage for wild accusations, media manipulation, and open mockery of conservative voices. But this time, they pushed it too far. Karoline Leavitt, a fast-rising conservative figure, found herself in their crosshairs. Joy Behar, as smug as always, launched into a rant insinuating that Karoline's success wasn't due to talent or hard work. According to Joy, Karoline only made it because, in her words, Trump thinks she's a sneaky.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though. It's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
Excuse me, but Whoopi Goldberg never misses an opportunity to let her dramatic speeches trump the facts. She piled on, insisting that without wokeness, Karoline wouldn't even have a job. Then there was Sunny Hostin, who, not surprisingly, made the whole conversation about race, claiming that Karoline's success was proof of privilege. The second those words were out, the internet went wild. One viral comment nailed it perfectly. The View says they support women, unless they're conservative. Then it's open season.
I am stating facts that your colleagues have stated in the past.
Okay,
now,
I'm sorry, guys. We're going to come back out to the panel. Karoline, thank you very much for your time. That was so good.
These women are completely out of touch with reality. And you're right, ABC should wake up.
The backlash was quick and brutal. And while the hosts of The View are used to pushing their narrative with little to no consequences, this time they picked the wrong target. Karoline wasn't about to let this one slide. Rather than just firing off a quick clapback on Twitter, she hit them where it would hurt the most. Their wallets. Karoline didn't just get angry, she got even. She lawyered up and filed a whopping $800 million lawsuit against The View, accusing them of defamation, slander, and malicious attacks designed to destroy her career. And here's the twist. This isn't just about Karoline. Her legal team argues that The View has a long history of tarnishing the reputations of conservative women, and now they're finally being held accountable for their actions.
They likened President Trump to Hitler. They have mocked him, they have shamed him, they have lied about him consistently on their show. And it was a joy to watch them on November the 6th when they realized that tens of millions of Americans do not listen to the lies that they have spewed. These women are completely out of touch with reality. And you're right, ABC should wake up. They just paid $15 million to President Trump's future library. That's a great thing for the American people.
ABC executives are in total meltdown mode. According to insider leaks,
ABC executives are in complete meltdown mode. According to leaks from insiders, top executives at the network are livid. Why? Because sponsors are beginning to distance themselves. Legal analysts say Karoline has a solid case, and if this lawsuit makes it to court, The View could be facing hundreds of millions in damages. That's when things start to get embarrassing. Oh, how the tables have turned. Behind the scenes, the hosts of The View are reportedly pleading with Karoline to drop the lawsuit. That's right. The same women who mocked her on live TV are now desperately trying to make a private settlement to make this nightmare go away. Joy Behar, who was so quick to laugh at Karoline, is now begging for the lawsuit to vanish. Whoopi Goldberg? Sources say she's calling in favors through industry connections to get Karoline to reconsider. And Sunny Hostin? Let's just say her legal team is in full panic mode because legal experts say she could be personally liable for millions. Karoline? She's standing firm. One viral tweet put it perfectly. Karoline Leavitt is doing what everyone wishes they could, making The View pay for their lies. And trust me, it only gets worse from here for them.
Attacking a woman for her looks or age isn't very progressive. Let's bring in Sky News contributor Kosha Garda. Kosha, particularly that last clip that we played, it was so condescending. The way that she was scolding her as if she was a schoolgirl, suggesting she needed to do her homework. I find it so hypocritical when these so-called, caring, progressive voices just turn so nasty like that.
Yes, and as you mentioned, with conservative women, there's a long list of that, both of Trump's previous press secretaries, females, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Kayleigh McEnany, other figures like his campaign manager the first time, Kellyanne Conway, Sarah Palin very famously had to bear the brunt of a lot of this. So people are used to that. I think in their bubble of the audience that The View speaks to, that's probably kind of what the group think is. So one defense, I guess, is that she was speaking to her audience, but you take it outside of that bubble the way you are right now, and we all can see what.
At this point, ABC is in full-blown crisis mode. Reports indicate that network executives are seriously considering canceling The View entirely. Why? Major sponsors are getting cold feet, advertisers are rethinking their partnerships, and viewership is sinking fast. Let's be honest, The View has been skating on thin ice for years with Whoopi Goldberg's controversial suspensions, Joy Behar's constant controversies, and the show's declining credibility. ABC executives know they're facing a serious crisis, but this lawsuit could very well be the final straw. When your own hosts are begging for the lawsuit to be dropped, it's a sign the show is falling apart. The network is in chaos, and Karoline Leavitt, she's winning this battle.
You would think, ABC, having just paid $15 million for a defamation lawsuit, would think not to engage in conspiracy theories about assassination attempts, but I guess that's too much to ask from The View. I got to ask you, because they said it, are you aware of any plots from Elon Musk to push President Trump down the stairs?
Absolutely not. Let me be unequivocally clear about that.
All right, everyone, now it's your turn. Do you think Karoline Leavitt is justified in continuing this fight? Should The View be held accountable for their reckless attacks? Is this the scandal that will finally bring the show to its knees? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and before you leave, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe.